What up, fellas? Uh, Main thing I just want to say is like you learn from your losses. You know, like that's one main reason that I don't quit my games for real. You know, unless it's like just in that deterred moment where okay, it's like 3 seconds or a minute left, and there's just no absolute way of getting the ball back to test anything. But other than that, you want to try to learn from your mistakes. So recently this week, you take some humbling losses, and you learn from them. So what I've learned is obviously I do stick to a script sometimes, and as an ultimatum, it leaves me predictable. So we're gonna kind of venture out of that, open up our play call a little bit, try some new formations, kind of keep your opponent guessing. It's the main thing that you want to do, man. You don't want to be so scripted and use the same plays over and over and over and over again. Even on defense, try to mix your stuff up.
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we are in Silicon
Okay,
Valley,
so we got
Levi Stadium in Santa Clara.
San Francisco first. So we do have a run defense that we have been working on, and we should be able to contain most of it.
For football as the 49ers get set to do battle with Derek Carr and the Las Vegas
Shut the inside down and
Here's the former Auburn kicker
kind
Daniel
of
Carlson to get this
take away the outside as well.
We are underway from Santa Clara.
Good hit.
A little across the 25 to the 27.
So we just gotta.
Here we go. 180. Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, yo. Let's make these babies cry all the way back home.
They'll run for the first time with Raheem.
Good job.
And he'll hope that
So if he plays slot, we'll use cover 1, and if he plays base, we'll use cover 3. That way we won't have to worry too much about man line or anything like that. We should already be in position.
Garoppolo gonna give to Mostert.
There we go. Stay with him.
He powers his way up past the 30. 5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves him with third and about 6 yards to go.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
So he's gun empty base flex, so he might try to audible down. I'm gonna try a couple of different things.
Looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. Garoppolo now.
Got him.
And down he goes. Brought down a Raider sack. Tanner Muse in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down. They do go.
Got him.
It's Garoppolo. And the pressure gets to him again. Tanner Muse. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in.
Bringing that 4-3 over back, baby. Finally, you can stop gun empty spammers. And we're gonna stay complacent with how we're gonna stop his run. If he comes out in slot, we'll use cover 1. And if he comes out in split wide even, then we'll come out in cover 3.
First carry for Josh Jacobs. He'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run pass out.
Kind of mix it up a little bit. See if I can get up.
Next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
That's caught by Waller out left side.
I see walls.
And out of bounds all the way down at the 3.
I love you. Sit him
When
down
you get a
right there.
big tight end like this, sometimes
I'll be
it
there
takes
in a
more
minute
than
after
one
my
man to
stream,
bring him
okay?
down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on. And wait
He's
for
playing a
your
lot of
teammates
cover
to
3,
arrive
and
and
cover
help
3
get him on
is
the
very
ground.
weak against these halfback zone weak plays.
Here we go now
Oh,
on
he
1st
switched
and
it
goal.
up. We're good, we're good. Because we can just come out in our... Where's it at? Where's it at? Where's it at?
And with the play clock reading,
He's in a
4, we're
man.
gonna get a timeout.
So what we're going to do is we're going to...
Where's Shadow? As we step aside
He's
here
chilling
in this
somewhere.
first quarter.
We'll just come out in our dive alert bubble. See if he comes out in the man look
First and
again. He
goal from the 30.
doesn't. He's like, he could be in that that jack. And great block with the ID.
Get this out left. And he'll take it into the end
The
zone.
ID is just going to increase your block threshold.
Derek Carr with a touchdown pass to Henry Ruggs. And the Raiders have taken the early lead. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Appreciate it, man. It's really
So
my
now
defense.
Carr, he'll lead the Raiders.
Alright, so now he's in man. So we're going to go ahead and go with the slants right here. And still give him the look like we're going to the flat concept.
Now Carr.
And then just boom. Just like
It's
that.
caught.
We always want to look for that man coverage. You know, learn how to read the defense. If you get that man coverage, you go with that play every single time.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep.
And don't
people
throw
away
it
from the
until the
football.
tight end turns. You throw it too early, sometimes he'll turn around as it comes and it'll bounce off of his knees oddly. Alright, so with the same thing, he's staying in his slot. We'll just come out in our cover 1. We'll try different plays like cover 1 over plus. Cover 1. And then just all we gotta do is show blitz and crash the D-line out. And then just engage to the side. No need to turbo. And this is how we're gonna stop the stretch runs.
And the chain of events, right?
We'll stay in this. Like I said, as long as he comes out in slot, you use cover 1.
But it showed confidence. Hey,
If he comes out even, you use cover 3. Back to the empty base. We'll come out in our cover 3 blitz.
they didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they got to come back.
Let's get those adjustments off the board real quick.
That confidence.
He's going to try to do one adjustment, and then he's going to hike, possibly.
Looking to throw on second down. Garoppolo. That's complete to Mostert out of
No. Stay with him, stay with him, stay with him. Good tackle.
He's going to have this down deep into Vegas territory.
We can make an adjustment. We'll go hard flat.
A big play there on the catch and run. 55 yards. Inside the red zone.
Got him. Let's go. Great hard flat adjustment. Go, 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 go!
He's at the 50. The 30.
He might rage quit.
Past the 20. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score.
Alright, same thing. We're just going to come out in the H slot again, see how he matches up. Usually I just use these slot formations just to see if it's just an easy way to read man or zone without necessarily, because you don't have a lot of field inside the red zone. See, this is man coverage. So all I got to do is just audible to the play, and then just boom. Every time. It just makes it easy to read man coverage. But defensively, there is a setup that you can turn on if you want to play zone coverage or whatever, that you can disguise it. If you're constantly getting beat with that, you want to turn your man line on if you play zone against slot formations like that. If you're constantly going against it and you're more of a zone player, pretty much. But most people don't use those from the coaching adjustments. So same thing, just kind of play for the stretch. Okay, he's not playing for that. So same thing.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Kind of just
last time, decent field position.
Watch the quick pass.
Obviously costly.
And we got him again.
The Raiders have got him. Tanner Muse bringing the pressure yet again. That's his third sack here tonight. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15.
He's not setting his protection up.
Another try after the first down sack. Garoppolo.
Oh, I ain't got no one over there, dude. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Good tackle.
And he takes it all the way down to the 3. A big play there on the
All right, so he's gonna keep doing that. We're gonna switch down to a 2-man under. Give the look like we're still blitzing.
Scoring plays you're going to see from inside their own 10 to 1st and goal. It's Coleman here.
Fine.
And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er.
So he's not going to go for 2, so we're still basically up 2 possessions. So we're good.
And the 49ers get a score closer.
And he missed it. Oh my God. Still 2-possession game. So him scoring a touchdown is basically canceled out because we're still up 2 possessions. Good shit.
I think resistance almost felt futile at that point, didn't it? And the very next play they come.
You don't really think of things by the score. You just think of it by how many possessions it'll take to, you know, make the game even.
A couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would
try to
have
mix
been
the
had he gone down to a knee.
play call up
Maybe a
just a
yard
little
shy
bit.
at the 24.
He's been playing a lot of cover 3, so I do want to try to utilize this halfback zone weak, which is how you run against cover 3. Even though cover 3 is a great run defense, it is an outside run defense unless you pressure a safety up the middle. But even if you pressure a safety up the middle, if you don't bring support, then he's going to get blocked out. But definitely just make sure we go in, and against cover 3, we're going to get some easy yards right up the middle.
From what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
The Raiders with the football.
Kind of mix the play call up, give him different formations. That way he can't just dial in on one defense. It's probably in the same D. He is. We're just going to pass lead over the top. Good throw. Oh, they... Bro.
Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it.
We're going to try this again.
He locked in on his target, but he was covered.
I'm going to hit the curl route. He stays in there. We have the curl flat concept to the right side. He might just give me that over there on the left.
Carr gonna throw. Got his connection.
Good job, Rux.
And he is going to have the Raiders first down as
he's just staying in the cover 3, so as long as he's doing that, we're good to run these inside zones, which are great to use against cover 3. Look at there, see all green. Stay in that cover 3. We're gonna find ways to attack it. Look at how the blocking. Look at that, easy yards. 6 yards. We'll stay in this. He wants to stay in cover 3, and we want to run the ball. We just use these zone weaks. He's got his guys backed up too far. Just keep getting the easy yards. Let's take this clock with us. You can get first downs in 3 plays. So now he's playing a press. We might actually have the stretch here.
And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37.
Stay with it.
That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the 3rd down play.
Give him a heavy dose of the run game right here. We don't want to force a quick score and then he gets the ball back and then he quick score. We don't want to get into those kind of matchups anymore. We want to kind of take what we got. We got the 2 possession lead. Take what we got and, you know, try to maintain that going into the next half. You know, add on to it if we can. Don't give him a lot of time. We give him enough time, you know, he's going to quick score possibly. And, you know, it's going to be like rendered useless. But if we take clock away from him, then it's going to change his play call when he gets to the line. And, you know, who knows? It might force another turnover or something. So we definitely just want to kind of play smart here a little bit. You don't want to get into bad habits.
Now they'll throw with Carr. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Jacobs.
Oh, I see you, Jacobs.
And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a
We're going
first
to go
down.
here with a possible
That's a pretty
stretch
play
run.
there coming out of the backfield.
We'll see what he
But as
comes
that
out
back, you've got to be conscious of making sure you're securing the football. When you get out in open field, sometimes you get a little
Let's
loose
take us to the
with it.
2
You're
minute.
trying to get up ahead of steam. Make sure you keep it close to your body because those defenders are trying to punch it free. He does a nice job there protecting the ball. And
Playing a lot of cover 3. There's no need for me to force it. So, just going to stick with the run. As much as I want to pass the ball right now, it's just in times like this, usually in peril, I always throw a pick, you know, and I got to get out of those bad habits. So what we're going to do is a double motion here. This is going to give us a lead block, okay? So you motion him out, and then we'll make sure you got the ID, and then you motion, and then hike as soon as he passes the center. And you should pick that block up. That's just going to help you get some easy inside runs.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And
just give them different formations, eat this clock, take our time, manage the game. There's no need for us to play crazy here. Been telling myself I need to play more like this, you know. It's just sometimes I be in the spur of the moment and I want to show you guys some big plays. Obviously that's cover 3. So what we want to do, we want to get that inside run.
And they'll get him down right around the 16.
Let's take our time.
He got half of what he needed there.
He's gonna rage.
And it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more.
Well, that's all about doing the dirty work right there defensively. 2nd and short yardage, that's all about plugging those gaps, not giving a running back a crease to run.
He rage quit. Because we're playing smarter, you know? Like, we're evolving a little bit. You know, our blitzes are coming through. Our offense, we're not in bad tendencies. A complete game, you know? I need to be playing more like that on a consistent basis. I gotta just kind of keep myself focused to do that and not get ahead of myself. Like, I know I'm streaming and, you know, I know I'm known for making big plays, but, you know, like I said, I was streaming on the other channel, and it's like people watch my streams enough, they know what I like to do, and, you know, they start using some of the routes that I like to go to. But, you know, we got a steady run game to add to the mix, and being known for making big plays down the field, it's really just going to open the run game up. You know, I've been noticing it. Like, I'll go back and look at the stats, and I've seen Jacobs average like 5 yards, 6, 7 yards a carry, you know, on just a minimum amount of attempts. So definitely want to emphasize throwing the run game in. I want to be balanced, but at the same time, I want to have those big plays available at my disposal. It's just more of knowing when to use them and not just get into those bad tendencies of always calling the money plays. You know, save them for when they're needed. Just play a balanced game, manage the clock, because in the end, the clock is going to be your opponent. It's not the person that you're playing. Because if you get into one of those threshold games where you're just constantly trying to run the score up, and then, you know, I've had games like this. Like, y'all, I'm pretty sure y'all remember that game that I played against the Chiefs last year. It was like 98-96, you know, in a fucking regs game. So we don't want to have too many of those where it comes down to whoever has the ball last. You just want to be the first to make sure that you have that 2-possession lead, and then you want to control the clock. So we're going to just kind of see what he comes out in. Let's go ahead and set some of these packages up. Put 51 on the line, slide 96 inside. strong twins over, so we can actually play cover 3.
So from
Nope,
the
should have played cover
17
1.
now, here's a first
Audible to
and
cover
10.
1. Yes.
They'll run for the first
Oh,
time.
that shouldn't have happened. There we go. Good tackle.
They nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. He's able
Man,
to
this
rip
guy
off
always
32
just
on
logs
that
in
one.
at the
It's a
time I
first
play the
down.
Chiefs. I don't know how you managed to do that. I don't cry when I play the Chiefs, bro. Sometimes I make them rage quit. Alright, so he's in gun bunch. We're actually gonna try to send some heat.
From the gun, it's Mahomes.
Got him.
And down he goes. Brought down a Raider sack. Tanner Muse came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
Don't fall for it. Don't fall for it.
Throwing on second.
I know he wanted it. I know he wanted it. I know he wanted it. I knew he wanted it.
He takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
He wanted to hit that streak up the seam because he seen I was in cover 3. He figured he would have it. You know, that's just more of situational awareness and adapting. We might actually be able to play. Usually I'll come out in a cover 3 here, like in a nickel. And we'll just we'll like cover 3 sky blitz it probably.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
And just overload them.
To throw, it's Mahomes.
Nobody got through.
That one caught by Tyreek Hill.
Good tackle.
And he takes it all the way down to the 3.
So we won't try it again.
They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first
I
and
don't know
goal.
how
Certainly
everybody
not
got
what they
picked
wanted
up when I
defensively. We're hoping to
overloaded
hold them
it.
to a field goal. Instead, they're able to convert the
It's
third
fine.
and long here on the opening drive.
So not only
Come
was it
out in
flipping
the
field
over
position
plus.
and a flipping fortunes, but how about mentally? You just described it. They were hoping to force him into.
All I
got
gotta
to
do is just make sure that
the big game, and now it's first and goal. The offense has got him on their heels.
And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas
fine.
City. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs take it right down and score on the opening drive. And they do exactly what they wanted to. Opening drive, they get into the end zone. They do it on the ground.
I beat y'all.
And
What are
not
you
only is
talking
the
about,
person
bro?
lugging the ball happy, of course, because he got it into the end zone.
Hell, I make them
How about
rage
the
quit with the
offensive
lead,
linemen
bro.
and receivers who are blocking
How many
for him?
people you know
They
can
feel
do that?
Great about themselves, sticking it in the end zone on a running play.
And a short kick taken at about the 16. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Alright, so we're just gonna kind of play smart. Like most people in this situation, they would play cover 3. It is a very formatical defense that people just love to come out in. So we'll see maybe if we can kind of get a quick score, get that chance back for our defense. See if he comes out in it. If he gives me the look that I want.
The Raiders come up first and 10 at their own 27.
He's gonna play press coverage. So we gotta remember to roll left and then roll right.
To throw his car, flush to his right. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away.
Ah, that is bullshit!
And a loose football.
That is bullshit.
We're going to get this one back.
He was
That
beat.
would've been something, double turnovers, but instead they'll keep the possession on the INT. And partner, I know hindsight's always 20/20, but man, just in general, those laterals.
He
they can
was
be
beat,
so
bro.
risky, and we see the risk
That's
that can be
crazy.
involved right there.
And you just have to know, and
It's fine,
we've
though.
seen it because we've been in a lot of practices. It's not something that's practiced very often. You know, in that situation, you don't see guys really working on it. Maybe like we're bringing the rugby guys in to help us with tackling. Maybe we
Make
ask
sure
them
we
to help
press
us with
them
the
in.
laterals as well and make that a better play.
Mahomes now on first down.
Good D.
And that's incomplete. Nicole Hardman.
Just got to get used to doing these D-line shifts in certain
But defensively,
formations.
You're over there trying to catch your breath and try not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
Mahomes will try again on second down.
Whoa, where's my pick at?
Good coverage there by Trayvon Mullen.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often
They
talk
give him
about.
that pick.
You can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
Throwing is Mahomes on third.
Jump it. There we go.
Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked off
Good
at the
block, Beasley. I
17.
see you, bro. I see you, Beasley. I see you, Beasley. Good fucking shit.
He takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense
That's why we're not worried, man. Defense got the ball back for us. We good.
Well, it certainly looked to me like he tapped into the quarterback's thought process.
So that's
there.
a
What I'm
zone.
hearing more and more when I go around the league.
Just gonna kind of watch
Defenders
Tyron.
sitting in on quarterback meetings, trying to learn more about how they think, so they can be in the right
He
position.
uses it and he gives us the run. So we're good. So great job by the defense. Great adjustment with the big nickel over G.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. From the 6.
You know, I just got up from my nap, so I'm well rested. I think I play better when I'm rested up. I can focus a little bit better. So he's in strong twins over. What we're going to do is we're going to run this flipped. Remember how man coverage will align what we want. And that'll stop any slot formations. So remember that. Cover 1 against slot. Cover 3 is going to be a run defense, outside run defense when they got a receiver on both sides. So just make sure y'all remember that.
Yeah, but they told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down.
See, so he says an eye for him close. We can use cover 3 as our base run defense. We can just kind of run 4-3 under. And just make sure that you use your press both outside receivers.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Taking a deep
And look. We got him again with press coverage. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. We played great run and still got over the top without even needing a shade over the top.
Touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
Great. So now we can just kind of slow the game down a little bit.
Scored to go up 7-zip. You would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well.
Way to stay out in front of him, Chris. Way to stay out in front of him. So he's in man coverage. In man coverage, we like to run we run with a stretch.
First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs.
And then go.
The 20.
I'm going to use this run game a little bit heavier moving forward. Especially because we do know how to run and what types of runs we'll need to be using. Just kind of mix up my 2-point conversion attempts. Kind of throw them off. See if I can get some looks that I want. Only a little worried about 22 possibly getting in. But I'm too fast, so we're in. Give him different variation 2-point conversion attempts so that he can't exactly lock in on what we really want. See if I can kind of force this guy to play man coverage so that we can go with the slants play. You know, see if we can get some reads that we like. Just kind of stay up in front of them. Don't give up the big play. Play content defense. And pay attention to what we're doing. Don't want to just sit here and just spam adjustments and that aren't working. You know, and I've been in the habit of doing that sometimes. We're just going to use what we know, what works, and go from there. So he's going to have 3 wide receivers on one side. So what we're actually going to do is we're going to overload blitz him.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive?
There it goes. There it goes. There it goes. That's the blitz we wanted. That's what I want.
You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful run
down.
any offense at all.
Yes.
We'll see how they attack him here. And maybe they were coming with a blitz that
You
time.
want to overload.
I think if we saw it, you know that they saw it. Might have been a little discussion down there. Bad guys coming. Pick them up. Pick them up. And someone jumped.
I'm not going to worry about that too much. Stay over the top.
On second down, here's Mahomes.
It's fine. As long as he's not getting a one play, I'm good with it. So now he's going to be doing that motion, so we just got to be a little bit careful. Let's try the other blitz and then put a seam flat on both sides and then shade over the top.
Now here's Mahomes.
Nobody on it. Fuck, I should have put a deep half. That was my bad. It's fine. Thought he would try to run a crosser.
And the Chiefs are able to get this back within a touchdown.
Alright, so this is where we got him. Because we know we can run a cover 3 here.
Those are the plays they dream of.
And then just all we got to do, user press both.
I mean, let's face it.
And then just kind of, look at there, stuffs the run.
Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase it.
And he is going to lose yardage here.
That's all you got to do, fellas. And you ain't got to use one specific one. There's different cover 3 blitzes you can use that are great. You want to make sure there's an inside run blitz when you're doing it. You don't want to do outside run blitz. You want to make sure they're inside run blitzes. Alright, so we kind of got this guy where we want him. I just got to manage the clock. There's no real need for me to go here and try to bomb on him right now. Let's play a complete NFL game right here and then go from there. So we're going to go inside.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown,
let's try to take some clock with us.
What you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're
going to make sure we utilize Jacobs a little bit more. I mean, we're in a game of where superstar ability players matter, and you know, every time I play someone, they're picking teams because of superstar abilities. So the best we're going to be able to do is we have to be able to use Josh Jacobs. Like he's our superstar guy, him and Waller. So we got to make sure the game plan is heavy focused on him. And I don't even think this guy's at his sticks, bro.
22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
He's just sitting there, bro. Like, this is going to be an easy score.
A short one here, secured by the tight end Waller.
We're going to take advantage of it.
As that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. Second quarter from Vegas, the home-standing Raiders with a football here, as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Kind of stay with these runs. I don't think dude's at his stick, so we can go ahead and just get a quick score. We're going to go ahead and run a stretch here. That's man.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10.
Yeah, he's not even at his stick, so that's an easy touchdown. So y'all need to remember that. Run stretch against man, or even that. It's a man match zone cover 2. He just didn't have. He had like a man line because he didn't have that DB over there. So he had probably what, a linebacker playing that cloud. Soft spot one.
If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. I can get some more.
Obviously still playing zone. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and ID the guy over there so Williams gets a clean block. And then, oh man, we risked it, but we got it, so we're good. Should have just ran it. Definitely, when you see them user in that, you don't want to throw it. Like, I've done that a lot, and sometimes I'll throw a bullet pass, you know, and it'll get picked. But right there, I just went with the touch pass, high point pass. But definitely don't want to make the throw. You want to take the run if you can. So we should be able to get him right here. He's an I-form-Y off. So we're going to stay with the cover 3. But we're just going to go over a different version.
Offense about set to begin this drive.
And just make sure we just
Here's Edwards-Helaire as they will start on the ground. He'll have a first down past
Good
the
tackle.
40. And finally brought
4-3
down
over,
at
cover
the
3 blitz.
midfield
Not so good.
It'll go as a gain of
Should have used strong
25
slant
on a
3
play
too.
that started back at the 25. Right back to Edwards-Helaire on first down.
That's all you got to do, bro.
That'll hurt the average
That stops the
a bit as
run.
this time they're able to get him behind
Any
the
play.
line. 2 yards
I just
to
used
loss,
strong
second and
slant
12.
3 too. I've used the 4-3 under wheel go fire 3 press.
Because in college, you could dance around and wait for a hole to open because you're probably a better athlete.
Probably get like an
than most of the
overload.
guys on the field, but not on the NFL level.
On 2nd and 12, Mahomes. And his
He
throw
dropped
is
it.
incomplete. He was looking for Tyreek Hill.
Trying to
that
get an
time.
overload
And
on
now
that
it'll be 3rd
side.
down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Throwing
There
now
you
is
go.
Mahomes. He's got his man. That's Hardman. And he will have a Chiefs
not gonna do
first
that.
down
We're
as
gonna
they're
have to
able
audible.
get the 3rd down
Go to 6
conversion.
invert.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Sliding out of the pocket.
Took it away from him. Good sack.
Going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line.
Stay with the 6 invert.
Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
They go play fake. Mahomes
Pressure.
buying time to his left.
And he got
He's
it.
going to fire one, corner of the end zone. And he will take it.
I got stuck on a lineman.
Chiefs touchdown. Mecole Hardman with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half.
There's plenty of time
and the
for us
Chiefs
to
are able to get this back
use that
within
2
a
minutes
touchdown.
and score.
Now they're going to fake it.
That wasn't smart. Good tackle.
They don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
About to here in a second, fellas.
The point attempt, it's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare
I
them
was
to do
going to
that?
ask you,
What was
maybe
that?
they saw something on film, but do you see something on film to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there, a hole, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
Same thing. We'll run halfback zone weak as our stock run.
The offense for
He's in
Las
cover
Vegas
3.
about set to begin the drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Then confidence is powerful.
It's going to give
isn't
me
it?
solid
You score
yards.
once, you feel like you can go back out there and
That
get
I
it
can
done
gain.
again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now.
As long as he
and
has
they
a
wanna
single
get out
high
there and
safety,
show it.
we can take
Yeah,
that.
hoping to stay in that groove here this go around. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Use his own split right here.
Running is Jacobs.
Ah, he shouldn't
2
have.
or 3 out of that one as that is going to take us to the
We
2
had
in the
him.
morning.
Let's go back with his weak zone.
A reminder coming up here at halftime.
Zone
We'll
split.
ship you
All right,
off
this
to
time we're going to do
Orlando.
the zone split
Jonathan
with motion.
Coachman will have first half highlights and analysis from a back and forth first half that we've seen. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he will not get there as they stop
Fine.
him short right around the 34-yard line. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down. They're indeed going. It's Mariota escaping the pressure.
Go back to the famous
They're
play.
gonna try the screen. It's complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts.
Playing a lot of cover 2 now,
They'll
so
get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
you know what we like to do against cover 2, fellas.
Here's Carr. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. It's caught.
I'm just going to go ahead and take it down right here so we can get some clock. Force him using timeouts.
The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts.
Make him think he got to stop. We're still going to score.
Have to burn one there after giving up the first
I just want to eat this clock. That stretch just looks too good.
They'll run it with Jacobs.
Go down right here. Make him use a timeout.
It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be second and goal. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. One more time with
Take the
Jacobs.
score.
And he is in. Touchdown.
So he has one timeout. So if we can get us a
Jacobs
sack,
takes it in from a yard out, and
that's
the
going to be
Raiders
all right.
add on to their lead. This is becoming quite the half he's
And as you can see, man, when I add the run game to my offense, it serves as a great defense for me. Alright, so what we're going to do...
They hope it continues.
3 already for it. They'll try to run it with Jacobs. And this one incomplete.
It's fine.
So they went for the 2. They don't get it.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us. Because a lot of
So it takes, what, 3 seconds off with this kick?
Successfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2.
Alright, so same format.
Attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running
Bunch
the ball
tight end.
will at least
We're
be
going to
the
come out in
equal
this
of
big
throwing
nick.
in that situation.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score.
Now the defense loses him. It's complete.
Never my bad.
All the way in for a Kansas City
He killed me with the
touchdown.
motion, and my guy moved off the line.
On his way to a monster
I should have
game,
called an
3
auto. I should have called a
first-half
timeout.
touchdowns. And the Chiefs strike quickly here for 6 points.
We'll be all right.
Now Mahomes to the line as the Chiefs are going to go for the 2-point try. And here's Edwards-Helaire.
Good D. Good D. Go, no, don't go out of bounds.
The Raiders pick it up.
Well, that 2-point attempt failed due to the fumble, but people can't
Boy,
see
Joseph.
this, but you got a ball in your hands now.
You're
You
not
got
Joseph,
it locked
but
in pretty well. You got it covered
Abram,
up.
man, he's laying some hammers.
I always hang on to it. Makes me
We
feel
need
like
a score.
I actually played back in my day.
Well, you probably could have. If you had run that play, you would not have fumbled. I can tell you that.
Maybe. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
Yeah, and try to stay with his zone weak as our base run. If they run a run cover 3, we can get 4 to 5 yards carry easy. If he pass commits,
The
maybe
Raider
more.
offense set to get this drive started. And still plenty
Alright,
of
he
time
comes in a
remaining
show
here in the half,
blitz, so
more
we can
than a
go
minute.
inside zone
We'll see if they
split.
just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it.
Well, with as much time as is left on the clock, I would imagine it would be the latter. I think they're going to try and add on to it. So
cut
what
too
they're gonna
hard.
tell the team is very simply, if you can get out of bounds after making a play downfield, terrific. If you can't, everyone hustle to the line of scrimmage, either run another play or clock it and start over again.
He's airing it out from. He's got a man complete.
Beautiful.
And now off to the races. Down the
Don't want to give him no
sideline.
time to just go ahead and take the knee right there.
Big play there just before halftime.
Took the last time out.
72 yards. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Sometimes that's what you just got to do, man. You got to take that
A
knee.
chance to really cap off
I'm gonna run the
big
stretch here.
first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Here's Jacobs.
Nice.
And they'll get him down just
We can
shy
eat
of
this
the
clock
goal line at
and go ahead and
about
score.
1. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now. On 2nd and goal, they'll give it to him again. And this time
That worked out
he is
perfectly, bro. He can't stop the run.
Josh Jacobs as the first half is winding down. And the Raiders add 6 to their lead.
He's probably going
So
to
now
run
here's
commit
Derek
here.
Carr leading his guys up to go for 2. And that rushing touchdown, his 4th, puts him just 1 shy of the NFL.
Got what we wanted.
And we all know he would love to get
I'll be
to
setting
that
up for that play, man.
even beyond it, but he doesn't need to in order to impress in this one, does he? What a performance. What an absolute great game that he's had here in this one.
Great pass protection. So, Chiefs fan, you still all right down there, buddy? I ain't heard you say nothing in a minute.
This one fielded at the 5. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this.
All right, so right here, we definitely just don't want to give up a big play. And outside the few people that follow my channel, I don't think anybody knows how to beat 3 deep or prevent. And I doubt he's going to be doing a double play action. So we'll just go ahead and stay with the prevent.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Try to send some pressure with it. And we did, and we get through. I didn't just want to give him all day, you know. So I went ahead and sent the middle linebacker and the seam flat. So we get the ball back. He's probably going to try onside. Yep.
And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the
tragedy comedy, huh?
The second half is now underway. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing Charles.
All right, so right now we can actually try some razzle dazzle. See if it's there. If it's not, it's fine. He's coming down too far in. That's not what we want. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna actually motion him over and just kind of play the flat.
Carr now on first down. Flushed out right.
We just throw the flat route. Take the easy routes, easy passing schemes.
5 yards on the catch there.
I've got 38 points and I've only threw the ball 4 times with Derek Carr. This might be a new trend for me.
But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
I see something I want. I just don't see it. I need to move the ball to the left. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna run a counter run. Get the ball to the left and then quick hike. Man, my lineman fell down. What is up with that? No. I gotta get it to the left. There we go. As long as I'm running it to the left and you know what he's in.
Once again, it's Jacobs, and this effort won't be enough.
It's fine. It's fine.
To stop him a couple of yards short. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him.
I want to get that ball to the left. Ooh, trap run, trap run, trap run.
They go with
no!
And he's not going to get the first. I don't even think
that's crazy.
To the line of scrimmage.
But we ate some clock, so we're good.
He didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. And the Chiefs defense comes up
try
with a stop. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They fake the give. Now Mahomes.
Good block! Oh, we had the fucking block shed. I had the block shed.
Nicole Hardman, 64 yards.
Fine.
And the Chiefs are able to get this back.
I had the block shed. We should have got that.
That's the score you felt they had to have.
All right, so he's in a tight, so we need to play our 4-3 under. And because it's probably going to be one receiver out wide, we've got to play man. So we need a cover one blitz, show blitz, and then we're going to have to watch this outside. Shade underneath.
And here's Edwards-Helaire. They'll try to
And he got through.
He will get into
That's
the
fine.
end zone to cut the lead a little bit further.
Now I let him score just so that you would say something.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
Nah, we got this, man. As long as we stay running the ball, bro, we're good.
The Las Vegas offense.
There's no need for us to really pass for real.
And last time this unit was out here,
Look at this run. Look at this run. Look at that blocks.
They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with
Look at it there. I haven't had a 100-yard game with Jacobs in a long time.
Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them
Stay
to
with
pick
it.
themselves back up and help their team.
We got the turbo.
Recoup and recover. They're going
So
to
he's going to do that. We're going to run the screen.
We have not seen that much today. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. On 2nd and 12, Mariota eluding the pressure right.
Die! Let's go!
And he makes it all the way down to the 19. A big play that time for the Raiders. 42 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's
Not worried about that.
one, but this time they get him behind the line. A good response by the defense.
Play a lot
sending
of
them
press.
backwards after that huge gain last play.
He presses.
Now on 2nd and 13.
And he doesn't even watch the fullback. He's in man coverage. Nice! We get to eat some clock. Look, that's 5 for 5. I've only thrown 5 passes, and I'm about to have 40 points. That's crazy, huh? I think we should be able to run around. I don't think he's going to be able to. It's fine. That's fine. We get to eat this clock.
And this will result in him losing yardage back to the 3.
So he's playing man coverage.
2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
Go ahead and give this to Waller. Oh. He's in a blitz. Man.
Now Carr.
Go!
For a Raider touchdown.
Good pocket presence.
3-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. So now Carr, he'll lead the Raiders up to go for 2. They'll try to run it with Jacobs.
We in now.
And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more.
This should take us to the 4th quarter, man. We're gonna hang 50 on them, and we haven't even thrown the ball 10 times.
And they will not get a chance to
That's crazy.
this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Let me find out I can win games like this. Let me find out. We know what he's gonna try to do. Can we stop it though? Like, I'm going to try the corner blitz.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time. Let's see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets...
Took it away. Ah, you got to flicking...
Not giving up the long pass. They did.
Nice.
See how they adjust.
4th quarter.
They worked this well upfield.
And we took it away from him, too.
Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody.
Let's try it again.
It's the Chiefs with a football, but with work to do on the scoreboard. They trail as we start quarter number 4. On 1st down, Mahomes. Throw left side.
Get him, Tanner.
That's Bell.
No! Good tackle, good tackle.
And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the
You can't
third.
man up a
The
delay.
catch and run, good
You
for
have to user
24
it.
yards.
I'm just going to play with cover
These guys
6.
off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not
Everybody
with him.
matched up. Everybody matched up. Good sack!
He's gonna be taken down. Pressure gets
Stay in the pocket, bruh.
39-yard
We're going to stay with the cover 6.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go.
Well, you got to. This time we'll be able to stay on Heath.
Another try after the 1st down sack. Mahomes.
Good cover 6 sack. No, what is that?
And this is incomplete.
There's no need. We're all this cover 6 inverts locking it up.
They're playing right now. This is very unlike him. One of the most
Easy
accurate
adjustment.
guys in the league.
Make sure the nose tackle is lined up where he has that orange route.
Pin it on but defensively, they've been pretty solid.
Well, sometimes, you know, those defenders, they get into the receivers pretty well. And if they chip away at their timing, it's going to...
Oh, he beat. As soon as I seen it.
This is caught by Hill for
Thought the
touchdown.
safety would have played over the top on him, but I guess he got like another route under.
And the Chiefs are able to get this back within a touchdown.
All right, so H tight. He's going to stay with a 4-3 over plus.
As a receiver, maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
You play with a cover 1. Just go with the outside safety blitz on this one.
Is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever. There it results in a touchdown. And he will get into the end zone. So that shaves 2 more off the deficit as they now trail by 5. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
All I got to do is just score. This game's over.
Taken at the 15, a short kick. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Stay with the zone weak.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Their lead back down to
all right, he's turboing. He's turboing. Turbo. You go 4 verts.
On this drive as they start out here 1st and 10.
And go over the top.
It out for Williams. That's caught at the 25. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Tyrell Williams, 71 yards. And the Raiders add on to their lead.
This man.
So now here's Derek Carr leading his guys up to go for 2. They'll try to run it with Jacobs. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carl.
Trying to deflate the air in his tire, man.
From the 6. And he'll be
trying my best.
Here, a yard shy of the 25 of the 24.
So it's really going to come down to the moment where he realizes that the game is over. There's nothing he can do. So back and bunch tight end. Come back out in the 6 invert.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
Play over the top.
You figure after giving up that last touchdown, you know, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical.
Coverage sack. Coverage pick! Good fucking shit. Game over. He's about to rage quit.
Tanner Muse with it.
Partner's bad enough when you just can't hold on to the football. But when your quarterback's throwing it to the other team, that's 3 interceptions.
That cover 6, man. With the crash assignment and slide assignment I do, you cannot move out of that pocket. He gets a block shed, but it's fine. We get some yards. 6 pass that I've thrown.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front of the wall and let him pick his spot to run the football.
You gonna really try that?
How about the defense there?
You gonna try that?
And not allowing that to happen.
That's crazy, man. He had a delayed. I should have waited. Thought he would have threw it a little further. I had the read I won. He just didn't take off.
No doubt about it. They
hate
did
that.
What they had to do to give themselves a chance to get back into the game. They turned it over to the offense.
Scripted animations start happening. Yeah.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. The interception was a great starting point, but now they need points pretty quickly, down 2 scores. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And the defense loses him. It's complete.
Damn it.
And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Mecole Hardman, 79 yards. And the Chiefs are able to get this back within a touchdown.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting. But I am excited about this, and I know you are too.
He's not
we got a
gonna get
ball
this.
game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time
H
strike,
slot.
and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done.
They cover 1 blitz
So
on
now
the
a big
strong
spot
side.
here as the Chiefs will indeed go for 2. They'll try and run it here. And he will get into the end zone. So that shaves 2 more off the deficit as they now trail by 5.
Seat this clock.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
It's time to go with a dive. Unless he comes out in that 3-3-5, yeah. Go with his zone split.
After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football?
Stays in the 3-3-5. We'll use the zone split.
Conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all of their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those.
Playing a lot of cover
gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
Don't do it.
Have to be aggressive here.
Don't do it, buddy.
Throwing his car on 3rd down. He'll let this go deep.
Don't do it.
It's caught inside the 25.
Let's go ahead and drain them right here. Take them timeouts.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Couldn't just sit on it here, could they? Had to throw the ball on 3rd down. Got the big completion in the pickup. Fresh set of downs now. They've got to feel great.
And defensively, a backbreaker.
Gotta take that 2-minute warning off his hands. Alright, cool. Got that. Now let's take these timeouts.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. He'll get 2 out of that.
Is that
run.
timeout?
It's going to bring up a 2nd and goal. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. An ideal down and distance to try to finish this thing off. 2nd and inches. They'll stay on the ground.
Let's go ahead and take that. At least we got 1 timeout from them, and we took some clock, so we good. That's game. I'm not coming back from this, bro.
Taking it in. And the Raiders add 6 to their lead.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now.
As long as he keeps taking his user out of position. We're actually going to run.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still.
That's crazy. I even lowballed it. Should have been. I need to start throwing high passes versus zone.
And the Chiefs are going to make the recovery. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
Probably play like a cover 3 sky here.
I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside,
We'll go with the hokey roll
of the time,
into the cover 3 sky press.
Recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93%
Took it away from him.
win the game.
Stay out in front of him. Good job.
And that is out of the back of the end zone, incomplete.
Let's do it again with the Okie roll and then audible down.
But it'll be 2nd down.
Do the Okie roll. Audible 2. Cover 4. Drop, contain.
On play action, it's Mahomes.
And we got him.
He's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45.
Audible to cover 4, drop, contain.
Making it look easy, cruising in for the sack. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Now in desperation. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet.
Running. I was so worried about watching what was happening.
You got a 1-score game.
I didn't
now.
cut up field.
Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage.
He's not going to get this.
Not having a chance at all.
Play cover
and
1.
When you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still
Make
to
sure we
come.
shade underneath.
And here's Edwards-Helaire. And he will get into the end zone as a 2-point conversion is
This
successful.
game, bro. We're not going to let them get
The lead is
this.
down to a field goal here in the 4th.
Run the ball. Get a 1st down. That's game.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. pulls it in at the 13. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
He'll probably be playing man up.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive.
Zone split, 3-3-5.
Have two defensively, but
let him
real need
move
to
over.
use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs.
See if we can get him. There we go.
Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute to go in the game. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8.
Probably gonna stay in that cover 2. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go to I form, close, same play. What we're gonna do is we want to push that safety back and try to throw it right up under him, maybe.
Carr gonna throw here.
Beautiful. Nice game.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Now Carr. And he'll take it across
I'm
the
just run this
50
clock
into
out.
Chief territory.
Josh Jacobs, 5 fucking touchdowns. Let's go, bro.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
There's no need for me to do anything crazy, but
Back to throw, Carr.
I did something crazy and lost the game. No! Why? Why? I should have just read it. I thought the purple route wouldn't catch a man.
Understandably, your mouth is wide open in disbelief. What were they thinking?
Madden.
That's gonna be one of the great
8 seconds, though.
I do know this. When they went out on offense, I will
8
guarantee
seconds.
they told them, don't just make
I know, right?
throws. Make sure you see it before you throw it. Didn't happen here.
Trying to
I
protect
know, right?
that lead.
It was a purple route. He shouldn't have had a zone match onto him.
Here's Butker on to kick it away.
The zone should have dumbed out. I need to get this thing to at least a 30.
About the 16. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
I know.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game.
Ah, there wasn't enough time!
The game was really lost, but this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here.
I could have won that
Charles,
with that play right there.
hard to digest. So you take the lead into the 4th quarter.
Nah, I don't cry, man. I enjoy it. I should have won it. It's just, you know, superstar abilities, you know. Like Carr I didn't even have a single touchdown pass. I ran the ball, and to be honest, like I did play a solid game running. Like Mariota came in, did his thing when he needed to, but it's like Carr threw 3 picks. Like, so I mean, but rushing the ball definitely, even like I said, he got 4.6. He did solid in the run game, 5 tutties. I know I did lose, but what I'm saying, his points came off of his ability players. Like he didn't, you know, I did try to blitz him in certain scenarios, but he didn't go to anybody. I mean, I don't mind losing sometimes, bro. Sometimes you take chances. I should have ran, yes, but I thought, you know, yeah, I got to get into that habit. I just didn't think that the zone would react to a purple zone, like to a purple route. That shit should have been wide open though. That's crazy. We had it. We played it perfectly too. A perfect game until that point. Hey, there you have it though. One mistake can cost
The
you.
NFL is on EA Sports, and we're at Raymond
One
James
mistake can cost
Stadium
you.
in
So you
Tampa,
have to play a
Florida. Just a
perfect,
short time
perfect
ago,
game.
the Buccaneers emerging from their tunnel to the
But
roar of this
we
frenzied
there, you
crowd
know.
here in the
Well, we're
Sunshine
focused.
State.
We're there.
And
It's
we're in
just
the big ship in
nah,
Philly.
man. One more.
Everyone here ready to do battle as Tampa Bay gets ready to match up with
I mean,
the
we've
Las
got the
Vegas
idea of
Raiders.
everything what we want to do.
And this carries into the end zone.
Besides, it's your
Decision
Bucks.
to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
This guy. Don't worry about it, bro. It's gonna be okay. Alright, so he's in cover 3. I should have came out in the zone. What I'm gonna do is we're gonna actually run stretch RPO. He's in a cover 3, but I think we can get it.
First carry for Josh Jacobs. This
Good
will
run.
be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Nah, you gonna stay and watch.
Pass option.
Alright, so he's got his linebackers close to the line. We'll just run a zone split here.
On second
Just kind of
down.
steer my running back.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
Stay with it. As long as he's in that cover 3, we can run inside against it. Now he's bringing his linebackers down. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and go back with a stretch with the bubble.
They'll run on first down. Jacobs.
Take the easy yards.
Levante David in on the tackle.
So he didn't press him down. What we're going to do is we're going to smash him right here.
To throw on 2nd and 6.
Beautiful.
Carr got his man. That's Tyrell Williams. And this is going to lead.
All right, running back is tired, so we're going to do a quick pass.
19 yards the pick up there. Move the chains.
Just use him as a decoy. We're just going to quick pass and then cancel out.
Carr with a play fake to Jacobs. Quick hitter here. It's complete.
And just go ahead and let him get a breather.
Gain of 6 there on first.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that
Go ahead and swap, put Richard in. He's going to be our faster, change of pace running back. That we're going to want right here. We're going to actually run. Stay with the inside.
On the ground, this is Jalen Richard.
Good job, Richard.
A nice run. They're going to take this close to the first down.
Probably give him like
marker
2 or
at the
3
Bucs
reps.
28. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
He doesn't change what he does.
Carr, a quick throw. It's complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. If you're these
Stay with
receivers,
this.
you got to be ready, because when he's going to throw it quick on that RPO,
Really
he's
just
gonna
got to
throw it
really
This
focus.
is why you spend time with your guy
All right,
either
so
in
he's
the
playing
off
press.
season, during the week, the whole bundle. Because sometimes just telepathy. You both see the same thing, and he knows get the ball
All
to him.
right, definitely take him out now.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
And this will be play number 8 of the opening drive. It's 3rd and short. They go back to the ground.
No, man, that's...
The football comes out.
Bro.
Jacobs lost it. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line.
That's crazy, bro. That man got like a 98 carry rating.
Brady going to bring the Bucs up with a 1st and 10 at their own 22. Now after the fumble recovery, it's Brady.
Nice loss of yards.
And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. Now an option play on 2nd down. This thrown quickly out to Jones. And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. They lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher. 3rd and long coming up.
I think we can turbo Brady. We can make it a little difficult for him. He's not going to have too many deep reads as long as we turbo blitz. As long as I'm getting through.
No score after one on
And
EA
he runs
Sports.
a slot offset. We're just going to have to run his flipped. Make sure we flip our linebacker so that we got Beasley.
On third and long, it's Brady. That's to his
Good
running
tackle.
back, Leonard Fournette. And he'll be stopped here well short of the first down at the 24-yard line. They'll get 8, but they're going to have to punt here on the opening drive because that's not enough. Here we go on fourth down.
Got him.
With Brady. And the Raiders have got him. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it.
As long as we keep doing that, man, he's not going to be able to book down the field. Force him to make quick reads. Most people with the Bucks, that's going to eliminate a lot of the superstar abilities that the Bucks do have on the receiving corps. Most of the routes won't develop.
A little jet sweep to start the drive. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here.
Hopefully we don't fumble here.
Carr going to give it to Jacobs. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Give him 2 yards. That sets him up first and goal.
Now that's the way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and good footwork and add in a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up first downs.
Don't!
Steps away.
Carr.
He's going to be swallowed up and taken down. Sacked back at the 5-yard line.
Gonna do better than that, Carr.
305-pound Ndamukong Suh finding the path to the QB.
How would you roll out of the tackle?
Back at the 5-yard line now. Second and goal. That's
Speed.
out to the left,
There we go.
flat and complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Derek Carr with a touchdown pass to Henry.
JPP's just not fast enough to get to the outside. When we see a matchup right there, then we're definitely going to take advantage of it. You got JPP lined up against Ruggs.
Sharp throw, too, because of where they are on the field. The extra traffic, things are condensed near the goal line. Good route by the receiver as well.
All right, so we in there.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
4-3 stock over. Swap my seat. No, I don't need it. All right, so gun empty. We have a chance.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And last time, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. Let's see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have
Good
this
job,
vision of
defense.
coaches writing notes to themselves before a game. And sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points?
Screen.
We'll find out. Throwing on second down. Brady. That's out to his running back, Fournette. And from the 25, they work this to the 29. A gain of 4. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. Brady now to throw. He'll have a first down.
Oh, how I missed that.
He's got Evans.
He caught.
And he almost made it, but just short. Finally out of bounds, right down around the goal line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
I'm going to play cover 1 here.
So 3 plays already first and goal, and they are wasting little
Play
time.
underneath coverage.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports.
Good block, Shed.
And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the
Stay with the
5.
cover 1 shade underneath.
Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down.
Stay with it.
They slot Gronkowski outright.
Watch McCoy.
On 2nd
Watch
and
any
goal.
possible out routes. Oh, you gotta pay attention to that.
Touchdown.
Should have went with a linebacker pass rush package. Would have gave me a more alert linebacker instead of a pass rushing linebacker.
He wasn't the guy they were in. It worked.
When you have plenty of people who can catch the football, you don't always have
So
to
he's
go
gonna
to
play
your primary
spread.
target.
We play quarters against
Sometimes that
spread.
target is actually covered. For that and getting it to someone who is open.
And the man out of the backfield gets in for the score. From the gun, it's Brady.
Bro, why?
He'll get in to tie this game at 8. Well, it's definitely early enough here. They didn't need to go.
You gotta-
They didn't have to go for 2, but they
How do you play that many games on next gen?
Anything you can do,
Come on now.
I can match. Because that's exactly what we get.
DC and people.
Wants to give any ground, do they?
And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Because at best you get what, 7 games a day. That's if you start from the day the game comes out.
Set to get this drive started. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything.
Running a lot of cover free. So what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna take a shot here.
It's a tie game.
Let's go ahead and
so minus a disaster on your
put a
part,
fullback in the
you've got
backfield
that
to
in
help
your
us
back
block.
pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
See if we can go ahead and get.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Here's Carr to throw. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs.
Ah, it almost let me use her.
Incomplete.
He didn't glitch out, so because he's in sky. So what we're gonna have to do.
Game plan with trying to keep a defense honest with a guy with that type of speed. You do so. Send him deep. Try and throw
We gotta attack the sky with a delay post.
On that play, they were unsuccessful.
Well, then people probably rage quit.
That
That would be the only thing.
Here on 3rd down. Now a play fake. Carr. Now the pressure
Had it, but Colton Miller slid out too far wide.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first
Lost
half.
containment on his block. I need a route runner here. 20-yard pass. I can use a switch concept.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Here we go on 4th down with Carr. Got a man. It's complete. Williams. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts.
Switch concepts, eating them up.
45 seconds to go in the first half.
See if I got another one. I'm gonna go ahead and burn them up with it.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Carr.
Colton, man, you gotta block, Colton.
Jason Pierre-Paul picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball.
I'm gonna slide protect to his side.
Help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
Can you get a cover 3 match?
13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
Trying to see if I got. We need cover 3 beaters. I mean, I can get him with this post. I just need to make sure that Colton doesn't kick too far out wide like he did last time. That killed me.
And the Bucs with an extra defender in the secondary now on 3rd down. On play action, now Carr. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line.
Like he's not getting blocked.
Just 4 seconds left in this first half. A timeout call.
Trying to see. It's not going to let me get. Probably playing like a containment.
And likely time for one final play here in the
Oh yes,
half.
yes, 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 yes. Motion him out wide, bro. You got a chance.
The final shot here before half for Carr.
I didn't want to hand it off, man.
Time for a break. Time. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for
Quarterback got scared and handed it off.
All even through one half of football as we get back underway.
If they're gonna do that, they might as well make it an option play.
And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip.
That way you have
for a touchback
somewhat of control. If that happens, even if the pass rush is coming. Yeah, he's going to do a lot of these. Way to stay on him, Mullins.
And surprise the defense a little bit.
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so
no, don't tackle like that. Good tackle, good tackle. Way to make up for it.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Give him 30 yards there.
It's not a surprise when you read scouting reports and watch tape because you know he's a heck of a player. But he is so difficult to get down in the open field. They just want to get him the ball and let him do his thing.
On 1st down, Brady.
Got
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Tanner Muse. The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8. After the sack on 1st down, Brady, quick slant to Brown.
Switch. Tampa 2.
For 3rd down. Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Mike Evans, 30 yards. And the Bucs have taken the lead. So the quarterback drops to throw, looks over, and boom, a guy that wide open. He has to be thinking, wait a minute, this is some kind of a dream. This is too easy.
Yeah, a great dream. One you don't want to wake up from. But for the defense, almost feels like there was a bust in coverage.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown.
I want to get this to the left.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
Because the play is there. I just need the reaction by the DB and the O-line to protect
The
me.
Raider offense set to get this drive started. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown
There it is.
here in the 3rd.
And
they need to take a
yo, jump to the ball!
Picked up by Jordan Whitehead.
Bro, y'all see me? User stop him and get in position.
Super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. It looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a...
Wouldn't even let me user it, bro. Like, it let me stop him, get in position, and he wouldn't even fucking jump. Come on, EA.
So after the INT, it's Brady. Now they go screen. It's complete. Fournette fighting through. And he is out of bounds, but
It's
first
so
he gets it
fucking
inside
gay,
the 10
bro.
to
Like
the
that.
7. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up first and goal.
Look at that throw. Really? You can make throws like that, like behind the back of your head?
Working from the gun, it's Brady. This is caught. Gronkowski.
Bro.
And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Tom Brady to his old Patriot pal, Rob Gronkowski. And the Bucs
Little
capitalize
upset.
on the short field as they take it in for 6.
But they didn't even let me use her.
And the lead is up to 14.
Even though it let me turn around. As soon as I went for the catch, he stopped and he turned back around and re-ran the route. Like, I can't make this shit up, bro. Fuck.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away.
Gotta bounce back drive.
Taken in the end
I'm
zone.
gonna have to use, like, seams.
And ultimately cannot get this 3.
In those formations like that, we're just gonna have to attack the seams. Right up the seams. Let's find some plays. I know I got some in here. Just go 4 verts. Do some comeback routes. Out routes.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Now a throw over the middle, and he's got it to start the drive. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. Shotgun now for Carr. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one.
Go back to the
It's been
switch
this
concept.
defense. And here's another example on that last play.
The 2nd and 10 now as we roll along in the third quarter from Tampa.
He's got the pass rush coming on that side. Make sure we got a double team on him. Slide protect over there, double team on him.
To throw again, Carr. And once more to Ruggs, this time the catch made. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A gain of 13, it's a first down. Carr now on first down. That's complete to Richard, the running back.
Take our time.
It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll bring up a second down. Again, they'll throw with Carr.
I forced that.
Incomplete. Darren Waller, the intended receiver, and it's third down.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game,
I'm gonna lie, EA saved me there.
they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
First target, first catch, and a first down.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
Consecutive catches for him. That good for 11.
Catch him in the pass commit.
On first down.
One
Richard.
trip up.
Not a lot of daylight. Not really any daylight inside as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up second down. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Looking to throw on second down. Carr. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Working from the gun, it's Carr. And it's caught.
Good job, Walls.
And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Raiders are back within a score.
As a general rule, quarterbacks don't want to lock in on a receiver before the ball is snapped. But in this case, based on the matchup he thought he was going to get, it was favorable for his tight end. He locked in on him early and found him for a touchdown.
And no, it falls incomplete. So the two-point
Carr.
conversion no good. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
Now a first down
Good
carry
deep.
by Jones. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Jeff Heath, the one to bring him down.
Good run defense. Negative 4 yards allowed.
Again, it's Jones.
Good deep.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
That was well played there
Cover
defensively.
6
Two
invert.
tight
Usually
ends in the
works real good right
formation,
here.
which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Mike, 53. 53. Mike, 53, lead now. Check. 53, flight. Check. 53, flight. Let's go. And we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53.
To throw on 3rd down. Brady. That's complete to his running back, Evans. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 17 yards on the play and a Buccaneer first down.
Play like cover 2 here.
On the draw, this is Fournette.
Good tackle.
And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Now, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
Check 55, Mike. You gonna get this, boy? You think you gonna get this? You think you gonna get this?
Back to the ground, this time with Jones. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. After that run, still a good amount of meat on the bone here for this 3rd down play. Can you envision them putting this in the air?
Totally. I mean, look at who he has under center right now. If you can't trust him with the football, you can't trust anyone. And frankly, to me, I want the ball down the stretch. Get the first down, keep it in the hands of my offense. I don't want to turn it over to them and rely on my D.
I could probably actually play 2 seam.
So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. From the gun on 3rd down, Brady.
Oh, come on, EA!
And he is going to have
That is so cheeks. I was on that.
Brady finding Godwin there for a Buccaneer first.
I feel like I just got robbed by the game there. See, that's why you have to have abilities, bro. Like,
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
55, come on, guys, 55. Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
Brady gives this one off to Jones. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3. Able to stay in bounds, and the clock keeps rolling. This defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in, and all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. They keep it on the ground this time.
Good fucking shed.
Lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19.
One thing's for real though, my run defense has improved.
Go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game.
Watch the slip, watch the slip. 555, 555. Hey, pick your game up.
Watch the run.
He's going to be stopped well short of what he needed as the tackle is made at the 18-yard line. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. So on 4th down, out trots the
That's crazy, you know, you got the PS5 and people are still desyncing to win. You know, like, that's crazy, bro.
And the 11-year veteran bangs it through, and that will extend their lead even further. So barring something extraordinary here in the closing stages, that field goal should just about put this one on ice.
Yeah, I mean, we've got to find 2 scores, so, you know, we're not going to exactly move it over there yet. It can be done, but, boy, it's going to be a little bit of a stretch for them, isn't it?
Yeah, they would have to move incredibly quick and have some luck, too.
I got a couple of cover 3 bombs. It's just when I have to max protect for one,
now to kick this one away.
which I really don't want to have to do, but I'm gonna have to do.
This will make it into the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
I got one that I don't have to really do too much against. Let's see. This one's just point and shoot. It's really just got a time to throw and the placement.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Throwing on 1st down is Carr. Waller taking it in over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across.
Left side is where we want it. Left side.
He got 29 yards that time. Got his man. That's Tyrell Williams.
Not gonna be able to do it.
He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. He's going to let it fly.
Jump for the ball, bro.
Incomplete. 4 ticks
It's like a delay on the fucking user, bro. Last chance, bro.
They tried to throw on second.
We got this. We got this.
Now it's 3rd and 1.
Double team his ass.
One final try now for Carr. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And
that's a tutty!
They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time is
consolation, that's still a tutty in my book, bro. I can care less what the game decides. That was a touchdown.
That much we know. We want to protect our home turf.
I mean, either way I lost, but you know, fucking EA being EA. I think we're at that threshold, usually close to 2 hours, man. I start to dead out a little bit, but we're gonna start using this run game more. We've seen what it can do for us. Definitely make sure we incorporate it more run heavy offense. Felt like I got robbed a little bit by the Brady effect on a couple of plays that should have been picks, but whatever. Uh, I need to find a set standard on how many runs I'm gonna do per game. I did 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I did 12 runs. Let me see. 12 runs and 21 passes. Still pass heavy, but it's fine. I want to be like more along 50-50. That's where I need to be. 50-50. Have what, 3 runs per drive maybe? 3 to 8 runs per drive. It depends. But we'll work on it. Because we've had some games where the run can kind of control the pace of the game. But I'll catch y'all guys tomorrow, man. I'm going to go to sleep. It's time for me to get some rest, get ready for work in the morning. And when I get home tomorrow, I'm going to do some uploads. I need to do something like an intro video. Like if I do want to do some shorter videos for tips or whatever, I need to make me an intro video. So I'm going to try to work on that. But catch y'all fellas tomorrow, okay?